Welcome to Circle Talk, where I share the real moments from my mediumship development journey, the successes, the setbacks, and everything Spirit teaches me along the way. This is a circle that disappointed me. I felt like a failure, and I felt like a failure because I always get names. Names come to me right away. Before anything, before I see the person, I get a name. So to me, I think that's awesome. I get a name. And this night, I didn't get a name. I got a name. I got Janice. And I got an older woman. I saw her in the kitchen. It looked like a kitchen from the 50s. I saw the black and white square tile floor. And have you ever seen like the stove and the fridge from the 50s? I saw that in the kitchen. She was baking and she started singing A Spoonful of Sugar. Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Like Mary Poppins. If you know who Mary Poppins is. And a woman in my group could claim her as her grandmother. But it was the wrong name. Sorry, I was just reading something. I make notes at every circle I do. I make notes. And I have like a log of every circle I've done. So Kathy could claim it, but not the name. So that really threw me off. Because every time before this, bam, got a name. Bam, got a name. And the name was always right. So you can't always expect to get the one thing. And we've been learning lately to get two things that are identifiable. And it's not always a name. When you're doing it, try and get something, a memory. Could be maybe a physical scar, maybe a speech impediment, maybe a name, but don't always count on always getting one thing, because that really threw me off. I got down, I was like, oh my God, what's happening to me? I got the name wrong. And every reading before that, I got the name. So you can't let it bug you if all of a sudden you're getting different information, or you're feeling instead of seeing, or you're hearing instead of knowing. I get a knowing and I get seeing. I've actually had hearing, but only once, where I heard as if someone was standing next to me talking. So there's all kinds of things, and if you are starting out, don't get discouraged if the one thing that's always worked with you all of a sudden changes or doesn't work again. Because after that, I got back to my names, and names doesn't necessarily mean like someone's actual name. It could be a street name, it could be a store name, it could be a city, it could be anything. So when you ask someone, if you say a name, tell them it doesn't have to be the person's name. It could be a friend of a person. It could be, go through all the things that they say no to that name. Say, did you live near that? A street name that? Did you ever go to a store name that? There could be a ton of things. And me, I'm always assuming it's the person's name. So don't always think that it's the person's name. It could be their middle name. You don't know, right? A nickname, like I got Jules. Her real name was Julie, but everyone called her Jules. And I've had Annie, but her real name was Anne. So there's so many different things it can be. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for following. Love you.